27 years have passed since the first social media was introduced. Users no longer need to get together to talk about their affairs, find out the news, or wait half a year for letters from their loved ones. Millennials, do you remember what you were doing before your first registration on the internet? Today, we invite you to go back in time and find out how people communicated before the invention of Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, as well as how they sold their info products. Middle Ages. City dwellers were not too discouraged by the lack of stories, as they had plenty of entertainment. The townspeople could go to church and listen to a preacher instead of TED lectures, go to a fair, gossip at a fountain, watch a performance in the city center, or attend an analog of Coachella listening to the best chorus singers. Of course, don't forget about jesting tournaments and public executions. Basically, everything for which you can get a warning about dangerous actions on TikTok or 3 strikes on YouTube with channel termination. By the way, introverts could always stay at home and play hide and seek or frog. The rules of the latter are simple. Players gather in a circle and hit the person in the center until they grab one of the kickers by the leg. Excuse me, is there a report inappropriate content button here? If you wanted to throw a party in the Middle Ages, you would always have to use word-of-mouth advertising. If you want friends to attend your party, first find them in a crowd or place where they usually go. Convenient, right? Do you want to sell something? Then shout about it in the streets. These are short operational messages about goods and services, something like Twitter, only without a thread. Bad for statistics. Each product had its own words, intonation, and melody of the shout of advertising. And if you are the fan of notifications, rest assured that you would be affected by puff advertising. Sellers would not only take you by the sleeve and drag you into their store, but they would also lie about the product, describing it in the brightest colors. Modern age. An era of change to which we owe the first scientific revolution. But let's go in order. With the advent of the first printing press in the middle of the 15th century, it became easier for many to express themselves. For example, in England in 1563 there were clarifications for placing announcements. Comedians had to put posters at the post office a couple of days before performances, warning the people about the theatrical action. In today's world, it would be very helpful to bypass TikTokers with questions like, "What do you do for a living?" Advertising in the modern times was in the form of signs, emblems, and with the image of the product. There was little text due to the illiteracy of the population, and the audience perceived the pictures more easily. As we can see, it still works. The emergence of social media was only a matter of time because the need for quick information transfer was no less relevant than the need for the transportation of goods and passengers. With the advent of the optical telegraph, this problem was almost solved. Napoleon highly appreciated it when he entered the war with Europe. Quick communication between the headquarters in Paris and the armies at the borders ensured his many victories. Only close friends received notification for Bonaparte's plans. But the telegraph, like the air balloon, was an expensive toy. In addition, the connection did not work at night and in bad weather. It was replaced by the classic telegraph. It was created by American portrait painter Samuel Morse. He devoted his life to creating quick ways to communicate because he was late for his wife's funeral. Yeah, no one likes when messages take too long to send. Contemporary age. Probably my favorite. Friends still corresponded by letter, met in the evenings in bars, and sometimes came to dinner parties. Remember the time you agreed to a meeting you didn't want to go to, and it was too late to turn it down? You are not alone! Thomas Edison didn't like it either, so in 1878 he described a telephonoscope capable of transmitting images and sound. And only in the 1920s the idea was implemented in the Bell Telephone Laboratory. On October 29, 1969, communication was first established between the computers of the universities of Los Angeles and Stanford. In 1971, they developed a program of sending emails between computers. The advent of the Internet has opened up new opportunities for quick communication. First for the military, then for scientists, and then for the general public. In 1991, the homes of individuals and not just educational institutions and military structures finally began to connect to the Internet. In 1995, the history of social media began. Do you have an account on Classmates.com? In 2008, the portal had 50 million subscribers. In general, this is a great place not only to find your classmates, but also to forget them. Those who graduated from Harvard and got a job at a prestigious company, but their friends didn't care about it, started using LinkedIn. Since 2002, here you can find your work colleagues and talk about your work success. It's like your resume. And now, we ask everyone involved in the creation of the most popular social media in the world to step away from the screens, until 2008 when it was overtaken by Facebook. I'm talking about MySpace. Guess where young people who want to read, listen to music, share video content and post their photos and blogs spend their time? You better ask Zuckerberg. By the way, it was thanks to the Facebook that he became the youngest billionaire on the planet at the age of 23. Well, judging by the level of my interests, I still live somewhere in the Middle Ages. In 2006, Twitter was launched. Its main goal is to put a thought, idea, and information for your friends into 140 characters. And in 2010, Instagram appeared. Before, the photos were square and with Polaroid filters. That's it. Here is a short journey through social media before and after their creation. No matter what time you are in now, just don't forget about the real communication and entertainment of the Middle Ages. Bye!